So, stop recording. Okay, cool. Floor open for questions.
Jack, a fair way to bounce back from last week. What did you like about that performance?
Yes, I thought, obviously last week we created a couple of opportunities and I thought we didn't take that. I thought that was better tonight, and obviously we weren't happy with the intensity that we started the game with last week, especially that first 20-25 minutes. So I thought that was a big step up today.
So when you started the famous run into the last World Cup cycle, so from 2018 to 2019, was there a moment in time where you thought it's just worked, it's just clicked? Because it seems like there's so much inconsistency with international rugby at the moment.
Yeah, I think for us, with our coaching staff, they had a plan. They spoken to us, and there was, a certain game that they were targeting for us to win, because our confidence was low, and then we played obviously in was it Wellington?
Yeah,
Wellington. When we, our coach trusts him and it's out in public, he said like, that's the game that's going to change our belief. It will make, and it did. And I think, and then after that, we believe that we could change that, and you are right. The biggest, the thing is that everybody wants consistency. That's, we want to stay like be at the top the whole time, but it's hard, and some teams perform 1 week and some teams don't perform. So that's what I think all the nations are looking for, that consistency, not every week. But you can see now what's happening. Every single team is standing up, and I think it's brilliant for rugby, and because you never know which team is going to win on the day.
Jack, you guys had a lot of belief in kind of moving for the game, and he's delivered on debut. Happy for him. How proud are you of him tonight?
No, yes, very happy and proud for him. Yeah, he's been good for his franchise, the Bulls, in URC, and we've been following him for quite some time. And unfortunately, there was a couple of injuries. I think he's probably our fourth, or fifth or sixth number 14 or right wing that we've played this year. And I think that's probably to latch on to what Sia just said now. I think in the last 4 games we've played now in Rugby Championship, we've used 32 players, which is quite tough on the team in terms that there's certain things answers that we want within this year. And Kanan is one of them, Kurtley Arendse was another one. So whilst trying to be competitive and win the Rugby Championship, we also need to get some answers in certain positions going into the World Cup. And so that's probably the challenge for us as a team, is to be creative in squad selection, get some answers in the squad. Like I said, using 32 players, the thing you sacrifice is continuity in team selection. And the key, and I would say the nice thing tonight is that the team never lost belief, because that was one of the things that can happen if there's not consistency in selection. Very proud of Kanan and also a couple of other guys that got opportunity.
Jack, this is probably one of the best performances we've seen from South Africa since the World Cup. Will it change your approach of selecting the team and the famous bomb squad? Because this team tonight really strangled the game, and you've made the changes fairly late in the game.
Look, we always go with a specific tactic into the game, and again, it's sometimes to get answers. So sometimes we've got certain boxes that we want to tick from a technical and tactical point of view, and then we will start certain players and see how they go, and then we maybe bring the bomb squad on a little bit earlier. I just think with the amount of injuries that we had and where we are currently losing 2 fly-offs in one game, you almost lose that little bit of a bomb squad. Then we had other plan for this specific game. We'll probably assess the injuries, and then we will make a plan for Argentina, which we saw in the past couple of games what they can produce.
Guys, can we just take a couple of questions from South Africa, and then we'll bring in our 2 players. Hendrik.
Hello, Jock. Hello, Sia. Jock, why were the Boks so fired up today?
Listen, Hendrik, yes, we obviously always want to produce a performance that we are proud of, and I'm not saying we weren't proud, but we weren't proud with how we started and then the intensity we started last week. We felt we could have done better, and we obviously have a lot of internal pressure on ourselves, in trying to get things right. Like I've mentioned in the past, we're quite transparent with the players, so they know what the plan is, and like I've mentioned now, we've used 32 players in the last 4 games, and I know sometimes that goes with a little bit of risk, but we need some answers, and the players know, and I think the players were just up. Not that they weren't up for it last week. I think our preparation was good this week. We had a good week in terms of that.
Percy, I know you in Afrikaans, so we'll get Jacques to wrap up at the end. Mubin?
Hi, Jacques. Hi, Sia. Well done firstly on the victory. Sia and Jacques, you guys spoke a lot about last week or in the week about converting the opportunities that you guys created. Tonight, you guys obviously did that. So the question I ask is, can this, moving forward, can we try and just get the consistency going? Is that an issue that needs to be addressed going forward? Just the consistency in performance week in and week out?
That's the ultimate thing that all teams look for. That's what we're looking for as a team, is to make sure that we're consistent every week, and that's why we work so hard and do so much detailed work and training on the field. And like I said last week, there was nothing different to our performance, like on our game plan or anything like that. It's just that we took the opportunities we created today, and that's what we want to do each and every single time. It will make our job so much easier, not to have to fight back the whole time, but the fact that we can create those kind of opportunities is encouraging, and the fact that we could finish today was really good for us as a team, and it's also a good reminder that we can do it going forward. We must just keep on doing them. That's all we want. It's just being consistent in taking the opportunities once we create them.
Heinz?
Good evening, gents. Congrats on the win. Sia, I know you weren't on the field at that time anymore, but were you a bit disappointed with how a very good moment in the game, which was Makazoli's try, descended into a bit of chaos, just how that turned out, with the whole brawl and that type of thing? Probably a bit of disappointing into one of the highlights of your guys' play. We always want to make sure we keep the game as clean as we can. We're all ambassadors of the game, and we love this game, and want to encourage kids to play, young boys and girls to play this game. And stuff does get heated. It is an international game, and the championship is on the line. So from both teams, it just got heated in the moment. I'm glad it didn't get too hectic. But it does. It is a little bit disappointing, and we don't want to encourage that kind of behavior, especially for the young kids that are watching at home. But it will get heated every now and then, and I thought it was well handled by the refs.
Guys, just to speed things up a little, I'm just going to ask Jacques to wrap up just his thoughts on the game and going forward in Afrikaans, and the same for you, Sia, in isiXhosa, please.
My gevoel oor die wedstryd is dis die eerste keer in 9 jaar, so ek dink van ons kant af is dit net vir ons 'n goeie uitslag in terme van om weer in Australië te wen. Ek dink in die tyd wat ons saam met hierdie span is as 'n groep saam, het ons al 5 keer hier teen Australië gespeel en dis die eerste keer uit 5 keer, so ons wen rekord hierso is maar power 20%, jy weet, so ek's bly ons kon dit 'n bietjie verander vanaand en dan baie bly vir die klomp spelers. Ek dink ons het 8 veranderinge gemaak vir die klomp spelers wat kansse gekry het. Ons het in die laaste 4 weke het ons 32 spelers gebruik en ons het 'n plan om die squad se diepte bietjie uit te brei en ek dink die ouens wat hulle kansse gekry het vandag het hulle kansse baie goed gebruik.
Funa ukuthi siyabulela support esifumeneyo endlini bekunzima leveki kupheleyo and sayazi abantu bethu endlini beva kabuhlungu eSouth Africa. Siyabulela ngesupport senu. I think namhlanje sidlale ngamandla, siwathathile amathuba esiwenzileyo. Kuzonyanzeleka bekunyanzelekile siyiwinile le match namhlanje ukuze sikwazi ukudlala kwi-championship sifumana amathuba okwazi uwina le championship. I just want to say, thank you to the people back at home. It's been a tough week, and it was really tough for us last week. And we understand people are hurting, and you have all the right to be hurting. And thank you for supporting us and sticking with us. And to the South Africans that are here in Australia, it was beautiful to see how you guys stayed. Not only this week, last week too. We are really grateful, and your support means a lot to us as a group. This game was really important for us because obviously we want to stay in the championship, and as Jock said, it's been 9 long years since we last won here. We will enjoy it, but we know what task is coming ahead in Argentina. It's going to be tough, and we're going to need you again. So thank you and enjoy it back at home. I hope the prize are on. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jacques and Sia. We'll just bring in the other 2 players now.
Thank you so much.
Just outside, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.